There was a client, there was a commission, there was some time of mine that was there to support the client as part of their work in the Healthy Communities Together programme. It felt quite different quite early on as I was invited into their regular meetings and took part in their check-in activities, took part in their conversations, and was kind of present and welcome and engaged without really having a specific role that I was delivering on, which felt quite unsettling at times. Towards the end of the project, we had a check-in where we ended up going into a hugely rich space, and then I reflected on we all reflect on how we've been feeling, because we've been uncertain and we didn't know what we were going to talk about, and I said talked about my experience of being in the work and in the role and not knowing, and a colleague fed back and said, well, you're the only person who joins us, and it doesn't change the way we have our meetings. You're the only person who comes in. That was unusual. I thought that was quite a high level of disclosure that was unusual, that is different. And also, another colleague said, you spend time with us. You spend time with us in the uncertainty and the not knowing, and it allows us to get somewhere together. So it started making me think about that blurring of boundaries of role, and that being a partner in becoming together, becoming as a group was definitely different. Quite often the consultant has this professionally credentialised role and authority that means you are able to invite people to have conversations they wouldn't normally have, but you also are kind of one up to the group, because what's he going to make us do? What's he trying to take us? What's his opinion on what we're doing? Whereas what's fascinating about this project is I don't think I was in a one-up position. I think I was in I felt like I was in a peer position. I was unsettled a lot internally when being asked by colleagues, well, what are they doing? What's going on? And I was thinking, well, I don't know, good stuff is going on. I was unsettled by, do I have to justify that? I'm here to articulate that. I was unsettled at times as they were in the work of kind of being in the place of not knowing. And I think it's really interesting that by being in that with them together, on reading the outputs and seeing what they were doing towards the end of the work, they wrote really fascinatingly about what it means to be in places of uncertainty and how to do work of being vulnerable and building relationships and having trusted partnerships as a way of kind of inviting other people into that working space.